Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the... The Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Arizona runs out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. So UNLV's offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Horn. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll try the run. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
First down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gonna run it. It's Rossi. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Motion from the wideout. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Pucks it out of the air. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Near the 3-yard line. 1st and goal.
Trying to power it in. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to run it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The Wildcats backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. Runs through a tackle. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. Finding open areas. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's in Arizona.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And that one's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that
touchdown UNLV. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Arizona in a hurry.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's his second big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Petty. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Rebels offense is back on the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Pick up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll send the back, stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Horn. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Dude, you talk about things you can't coach. Standing in and delivering the ball when you are taking it right in the mustache.
It's a great point, Reese, because you can't simulate that in practice. You don't let your quarterbacks get lit up in practice like that. I mean, that was almost a misdemeanor what that kid just went through, but boy, oh boy, showing you his experience, just showing you his toughness. You don't see that very often at the quarterback position.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 11 over Temple. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Arizona right back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Arizona runs out the punt team. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Horn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Complete to the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And that's good enough for first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Horn. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find it.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Gonna sling it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Petty. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here's the handoff. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The inside handoff. And some room to work. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Nice pickup on the return. Important. They got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you could see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Gets it all the way. Side the 20-yard. Team before being hauled down. The Rebels have taken it inside the 20. They'll try to pop the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. To the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Right on the money. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. to the air on first down. Got the back over the middle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Arizona in a hurry. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
And that's a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Rossi. They'll immediately call timeout.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Johns. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Going to the running game. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
The Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Right on target this time.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
Holding, receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Hauls it in.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Rushes on him. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It'll be a draw. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Power football with the run.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now the play fake. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. Finding an escape route. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd.
And that's in Arizona.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And that's in Arizona.
Keeps it on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Nestled just inside that right upright. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Rossi. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back has it. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Byrne. Makes the grab. It's Peace. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Rebels are on the move.
And 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They try to pop a run on the draw, fighting off the defender. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down for the offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it past the marker. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Oregon. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And that's in Arizona.
Might as well give it to him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
In Arizona.
Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
And that's in Arizona.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Got some room, entered to the goal line. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party gift. A late touchdown. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Arizona, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give as they work on that clock. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if